BTS Illegal Army brings you Captain Jimin effect. Many men were playing football. The scene screamed fun and happiness. It was a rare, carefree moment. They were army men, yet they laughed and shouted like boys, enjoying life as if tomorrow didn't exist. Deep down, maybe they all knew that one day life might not be this kind. Some might fall and some might fade into memories, but today they live. In the middle of all that, Team Park won. Just like always, the final goal had earned them 15 points. And that final goal scored by none other than Lieutenant Jungkook. Captain Jimin and Lieutenant Hyun picked Jungkook up in celebration. Team Park always wins when, because our captain is a legend, proudly. Jimin raised his eyebrows proudly, soaking in the moment. Jimin, Hyun and Jungkook had been best friends since college. Back then, they had dreamed of joining SDT, but Jimin and Jungkook convinced him to join commissioned officers. Trained with them instead, just regular boys who took up military training early, mostly because Jimin had hit the age where it became mandatory. They were immature, a goofy gang of idiots, but they knew how to enjoy life. A year had passed into military and only 8 months remained, but when the country called, they never hesitated. Duty came first. Meanwhile, you stretched your arms and got out of bed, excitement bubbling inside. Today you were so happy and you knew exactly why. Time skips. Anya Hoppa excitedly. What are you doing here from? Well, since it's my final year of studies and I have to write a thesis, I choose the army as my topic. Good, the BTS army is great. Go right, casually. Sigh frustratingly. Oppa, I meant the military army. Namjoon mouthed and oh, as realization hit. So me and my friends will stay here at the camp for 2 months while I work on my thesis, smilingly. This is an army base, not a movie set. You can't just chill here and write your little thesis angrily. Oppa, please, I already told my friends you help us pack. Told them you forget. You had an accident or something? Your jaw dropped. Getting him into agree was going to be hard, impossible even. Namjoon grabbed his walkie-talkie. Send Captain Park in. Orders. You perked up instantly at the word captain. Oppa, please, I want to interview a captain. Why, and I'm from the training commission. These guys have been here for 2 years. This isn't a joke. I know, I promise we won't get in the way, just let us work quietly. Pout. Just then Captain Jimin entered, your eyes sparkled. Wow, what a personality. He looked surprised but smiled anyway. You ran to him and held his hand. His eyes widened. Please ask your rude major to let us stay here and write just for 2 months. Begging. Ma'am, it could be dangerous. You are here for us, right, Captain? If something happens, you will save me. Die for your stupid thesis? Oppa, it's not stupid. My whole degree depends on this. Pout. Jimin gulped. He wasn't technically allowed, but let her, sir. And who's going to take care of her? She's my sister. Jimin stepped back immediately. You are right, sir. Yeah, Captain, 1 second you are on my side and the next on his. Sure. Jimin bowed. But ma'am, I didn't know you were the major sister. If something happens to you, he will send me and my team to North Korea. I have to think about my man. Ish, Captain, you scaredy cat, annoyed. Excuse me, miss, you don't even know me. Shock. Both of you out of my office now, angrily. You grabbed Jimin's bicep, his eyes popped again. Ma'am, you are like weird and sticky, eyes rolled. For my thesis, I would kill someone. Being sticky is fine, glare. What the hell, why and you are not a child, irritated. If you don't allow me, I will marry the first military guy I see outside and ask him to help me as a wife. Smack. Shock. You are seriously crazy, madam. Sighs deeply. Fine, but 1 month, not 2. But 1 month or 1 day. Choose. 1 month. Smile. You stepped back from Jimin and dusted yourself. Shock. Wait, ma'am, I didn't even touch you. I should dust myself. Eyebrow raised. Look in the mirror. You look like a cartoon. Pursed lips. You left. Jimin stood stunned. She is right. Stop playing football in the dust. Jimin blinked and turned to the mirror, gasped and ran out. Captain Jimin. He bumped into Tae and Jungkook. What happened here? Do I look like a cartoon? Pout. Who said that? Who hurt my friend? Angrily. A girl? What? She is not wrong, burst out. Eyebrow raised. 50 laps around camp with baits. Dismissed. Order. Tae and JK's eyes widened, but before they could complain, Jimin disappeared into his room. Hyung, this is all your fault, cursed. Shut up. I outrank you. You are carrying my weights too. Smack. Anya, Hyung, why do I always get stuck in these things? He ran after Hyung, complaining like a child. Hi, I am Mayan. This is my friend Miso. Smile. You both shook hands with the officers. Hey, Captain, looking handsome, but still a cartoon. Pursed lips. You winked and walked away. Jimin stared shocked but then smiled, unable to help it. They and JK stared at him like he had grown two heads. When we called you a cartoon indirectly, you punished us. She says it to your face and you smile, complaining. She called me handsome too. I am focusing on the positives from now on. He straightened his back proudly and left. That night he stood near the lake, lost in thought. Hey, Captain, excitedly. You walked up to him and kissed his cheek. You are the best, smiled cheekily. Jimin's eyes widened. He stepped closer and placed a hand on your waist. Yeah, man, what are you doing? Jimin snapped out of it. You shock. Sighed deeply. Thank God I shouted in time. You kissed me? I'm a man. A pure man. Scoffs. They stormed off dramatically. What the F am I thinking? You walked up again, Captain. Jimin panicking told himself you were Jungkook. Nay, Jungkook. You turned confused. Captain, where's Jungkook? I can't see him. You slid out of fear. Jimin eyes widened again. Sorry, I was just teasing you. Chuckled nervously. Ah, teasing? That's called scaring. Pout. What do you want? I mean, how can I help? Is there a hot water source? Nope, only cold water. And if you wait till morning, there might be none left. What? Shock. So many men in this camp and there's no water? Yep, even as captain I suffered too. You take a deep sigh and pout. It's alright, it's just 30 days. 30 days. You said it like it was so many days. He chuckled. You about to left but you stumbled and luckily two strong arms caught you. Your eyes met his for a good minute. Whatever this feeling was, it was different. Something neither of you had felt before. You cleared your throat quickly and both of you backed away. I'm sorry for disturbing you at this hour. Good night. Smile. You wished him softly and left. He smiled. Next day you were shooting the military men, the way they practiced, the way they enjoyed their little moments, their jokes. But your camera kept diverting again and again to one person, Jimin. He was just so awesome. He looked too good in the military officer uniform. He looked too good in that military officer uniform. Oh God, why did you make him this handsome? Mumbled. You walk up to him. Captain, he turned to you. Please, can you remove your mask? He removed it instantly. Theung and Jungkook both were shocked. In sunlight, Jimin always wore a mask. He loved his skin way too much. Thank you. You left happily and went back to shooting, but you only pointed the camera at others when Jimin looked your way. Otherwise, you only shot him. Again, he looked at you. You quickly diverted someone else. But French when Jungkook was suddenly so close. Who are you filming? Gulp. Military man? Only I, Captain. Eyebrow raised. Like him? He wiggled his eyebrows, teasing him. Army? You quickly shook your head, denying it, but Jungkook snatched your DSLR. You tried to snatch it back, but he was too tall. You couldn't reach. Then Jimin easily took it from Jungkook. But before handing it back, he peeked at the camera screen. You instantly snatched it from him. This is mine. You rushed off. Yeah, Hyung, just let me tease her. She is so cute. Claire, go and do the practice. Jungkook pouted but obeyed. Jimin watched you talking to your friends and thought to himself, yes, you are cute. You are so beautiful. Like my soul, a butterfly from my dreams. I wonder if I will ever be able to catch you. That captain is staring at you. Chincha, you turned around and saw Jimin quickly looking here and there. You smiled. Almost 10 days later, you and Jimin had grown closer. Almost every night by the lake, you both gossiped for hours about anything and everything. Interval. Today was a meeting day, so every military man was in the meeting room. You and Miso were outside taking pictures. Yeah, why and how many more do you want? As many as you click? You giggled. Miso cursed you under her breath. But then the tornado came. Yeah, Ryan looked behind you. You turned and froze, thought it was far. The tornado's wind had already started rushing through the area. It kept growing stronger and stronger. All the military men were still inside the meeting room. They had no idea. Miso called the captain and the other officers. Miso rushed to call them. You continued filming, unaware that a tree beside you was shaking, ready to fall any second. Catches her breath. Outside. It's a tornado. Where's Ryan? She's outside. Before anyone could react, Jimin rushed out of the room. Namjoon was shocked. Miso, stay inside. Miso nodded but her eyes wide. Namjoon rushed out too. Meanwhile, Jimin ran outside and spotted you filming. He noticed a tree ready to crush. Without a second thought, he sprinted and pushed you away just in time. You gasped at the sudden force. You hadn't even noticed the danger. Jimin, the tree falls crashing down on Jimin. Your eyes widened, you gasped. Your eyes widened, you gasped, just like Jungkook and Taeyong, who had ran out and see it all. Jimin, Captain, Taeyeon, JK and Namjoon rushed towards the fallen tree. The other military officers followed in panic. Your eyes welled up, your tears fell like a river. You couldn't believe what you just saw. Miso rushed to you, ignoring Namjoon's order to stay inside. She embraced you tightly as your body shook with sobs. Jimin, sobs. The officer worked quickly to lift the tree and pull Jimin out from the heavy branches. Sobs, this is all my mistake. Yup, it's yours. I told you this military base is not a garden. Glare. You looked down, biting your lips, guilt flooding your chest. Jimin is the dearest to me, Mayan, and because of you, if something happened to him, shock. Ani Oppa, please don't say something like that. Sir, Jimin is fine. The doctor said we can meet him. Namjoon nods and leave with Taeyong. Taeyong looks back at you, blinking and silently assuring you that Jimin is safe. You smile through your tears, nervously fiddling with your fingers. Go meet him? Anya, he is here because of me. You rush out and Miso follows you. Time escapes. Jimin walks towards you, slowly touching you deep in thought. Don't I deserve a thank you? You guess startled, you didn't even realize he was there. You stumble back slightly, but he catches you, gently pulling you closer. I'm sorry, sadly. Ani, I deserve a thank you, not an apology. Because even if it happened again, I'll still jump in to save you. Your eyes widen, breath hitching. A heavy silence settles, thick with romantic tension. His hand trembles slightly when it rests on your waist, wanting to do more, but holding back. He waits for a signal, you wait for a move, but then his walkie-talkie buzzes loudly, breaking the moment softly, almost in a whisper. I am waiting, Mayan. He steps back, leaving you standing there, heart pounding, lips parted in a way. You smile, clutching the moment in your heart. Next day, it's your last day, say goodbye to everyone. You nod slowly, sighs. Mayan, I am sorry for that day. You smile, your mood lifting in excitement. You hug him tightly and even plant a quick kiss on his cheek. Before running off, Namjoon chuckles and shaking his head. Mayan, she show us the videos you took. You pout, sadness washing over you softly. The day the tornado came, my DSLR broke. That's not a problem, give it to me, I'll fix it. Smile. You light up like a kid and bounce in happiness. Jimin's jaw clenches slightly, jealousy flickering in his eyes. I'll fix it too. Laughs. Ginger? Jimin nods seriously. Wait, I'll bring it. You dash away and return with your camera. Jimin takes it, but the moment he looks at the settings, he gulps. Clearly clueless, Jungkook leans in and whispers to Tae, send Mayan away and I'll fix it. Let him take the credit. Let him do it himself. Both snicker and high five. Don't tell me it can't be fixed. Your cute pout makes Jimin's heartbeat skip. As soon as Jimin's fix it, we will send it to you. It might take some time. You nod and walk away. Teasing. Hyung, you don't even know how to fix a battery. Let me help. Shut up and fix it. Time escapes. So Jimin is fixing your camera. You nod and smile dreamily. What if he sees it's only him in the videos? Raised eyebrow. Eyes widen in panic. Omo. You call towards the base. The moment you step inside, you see Jimin already watching the footage. They and Jungkook are frozen in place, looking guilty. You rush in and snatch the camera, descending the stairs quickly, heart thumping. But Jimin is quicker. He jumps out the window and appears in front of the door just as you open it. You gasp startled. He's already there. Your breath catches as he steps closer, pulling you flush against him by the waist. This much obsessed, huh? You gulp, heart racing. Ani, I am more obsessed. You both stare into each other's eyes, breathing shallow. Lost in the moment like time has frozen, butterflies in your stomach turn into a storm. Tae and JK peeking from the corner. Bet she will push him away in 1 minute, sadly. Ani, something spicy is coming, smacking. 50,000 won, bet. You even have that much? Scoop. I'll win anyway, confidently. They suddenly freezes, something spicy turning into something deadly. Huh? They turn Jungkook's face towards the entrance. Jungkook gasped, Namjoon? Both rush to you, Jungkook calls out, "Romance time over?" They grabs Jimin by the collar and begs him away. You're about to say something when the door bursts open. Namjoon enters. "Bayan, what are you doing here at this hour?" Shock. Gulp. "Oppa, my camera." Jimin was fixing it. "Jimin." He raises an eyebrow, walks over and slings an arm tightly around Jimin's shoulder. Never knew he could do that. He squeezes hard, making Jimin gulp. "Good night, Oppa." "Go to sleep, Jimin. You have got 100 rounds tomorrow morning of the whole base camp." Order. Salutes. "Yes, sir." Namjoon watches Tae and Jungkook leaving in silence, causing him to shake his head. Next day, you sit in the car waving goodbye to everyone, but you don't see Jimin anywhere. You punish Jimin. Sigh. "I love him. He loves me." Eyes widen. "Did you think before speaking?" You shake your head like a child. "It's only 3 months left in his service. Don't punish him. He's your soon-to-be brother-in-law." Namjoon sighs deeply, shaking his head continuously in disbelief. As the car starts to move, Namjoon spots Jimin running over. Shit. He misses the car by seconds. Namjoon walks over and puts an arm around Jimin. "I love her more than anything, and she keeps taking advantage. Now she's asking me to stop punishing you because you are gonna be my brother-in-law." Jimin's eyes widen, mouth agape. Bet Namjoon's gonna send him to North Korea now. Honey, I bet he's sought for Jimin too. You are losing this time. 1,001. 100,001. Yeah, Hyung, what the hell? Meanwhile, Namjoon and Jimin share a secret smile. 3 months later, his military service is over, so why hasn't he come to meet me, Oppa? How should I know? Grumbling. You did something to him, didn't you? I'm a military officer, not a mafia boss, sighed deeply. Before he can finish, the doorbell rings. You sigh and walk to open it. At the door stands a man with a bouquet, his face hidden. Under breath, "He is here." He smiles softly. "I don't want flowers, I want Captain Jimin reporting, ma'am." Your eyes widen as he uncovers his face. Without a second thought, you jump into his arm. He catches you easily. "Tell your parents your soon-to-be husband is here." He twirls you in the air like a dream. "I love you." He leans in and kisses your forehead tenderly. You close your eyes and embrace him tightly. "I love you more." The end. If you really like the FF, please like, share or comment. And if you want to be the part of this illegal chims family, then subscribe to my channel. Annyeong.